A chilly morning here in the city of Ikene. Well, city like they like to call themselves. So it is big against small, Goliath against David. Well, former champions against newbies and regulars against baby of the league. Well, this meeting, the first of many that the boys from Ikorodu will hope it will be. But first, a test against former champions of the Nigeria Premier Football League. And today, day 7, but action day 6 of the Value Jet pre-season tournament. It's Ikorodu City who will take on Rivers United for a place in the final of the Value Jet pre-season tournament. Well, debutants up against regulars, and that's how it's going to be today. The players take to the turf, pre-match formalities ongoing, and they've worked their way to get to this stage, certainly. And once they were 8, now they are down to 4. We'll bring you up to speed with the team lineup for today. For Rivers United, here is how they start. So it's not Pius Ibrahim in goal for Rivers United this time around. They have elected to go with a different lineup, from a little different from what they had in the last game. It's Bamidele Adeni who starts in goal. Ebuka Akobundu and Taiwo Abdurrafiu take up the left and right side of the defense. It's Stephen Manju and Endurance in the centre back. Duke Oshimaga Duke sits just in front of the defense alongside Eze Ogboro Chibuzo and Mubarak Sani, Odafe Emmanuel, Samuel Matthias and Kabir Abdullahi complete the lineup. For Ikorodu City, the debutants here in the semi-finals, one of the two debutants in the semi-finals, it's Yusuf Rahouf who returns on goal. For this game, Olugu Chine Merem returns to the bench instead. Waliu is back in the starting lineup, the captain of the side, at the right side of the defense alongside Harrison Ozundo on the left. Prestige and Leonard play in the center of the defense. Onwe Kelechi just in front of them. Fulani Timitokwe and Oyedo Kutosi in the midfield. Alade Solomon leads the line in attack and is flanked by Zachariah, Timothy, and Otani Taufik. So kickoff imminent. On the way we go as Ikorodu City kick us and get us on the way here at the Remo Star Stadium. It's the first of the two semi-finals. It's Ikorodu City playing from left to right, Rivers United from right to left. On commentaries, my name is Samuel Bamshibi, and alongside me is Ariel Samuel. Well, it's another day of football, the Valley Jet preceding tournament, Sam. And it's semi-final showdown, big against small.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. It's an opportunity for us to see the debutants, Ikorodu City, up against former MPFL champions. The two teams in different groups, they've made their way into the final four, and we expect to see a bit of a competitiveness between the two teams, judging by the fact that the two teams had a rest day yesterday, so we expect them to be fresh for this one, and we expect the best from the two teams in the course of the 90 minutes or possibly penalties.
When it gets to knockout, penalties are a sure possibility, and these two sides will either have prepared for it or prepared against it. Whichever one, it's the first corner of the game, just inside the first 2 minutes, it's gotten to Ikorodu City. Oh, they've got bodies in the centre. They've got tall men as well, Ikorodu City. About 5 shots to pick up for Larry's cross. And safely into the hands of goalkeeper Bamidele. But that pass is cut short by Waliu, the captain of the side. Missed the last game due to injury. Solomon wins a corner kick for Ikorodu City. Austin is going to take this one. Second opportunity to get bodies in the area and get across into that space. The cross comes in, goalkeeper back into his line, it's overheat, finds no one in particular, all the way for a throw-in to Rivers United. Rivers United with the ball in behind the defence. The flag has gone up for an offside call. A flag going up against Kabir Abdullahi. Prestige. Leo goes long, looking for Waliu. His header's down for Solomon, who is bullied off the ball. Abdullahi Abdurrafiu looking to run out Kelechi with pace. He's got pace, certainly. The delivery is good. It's a big chance for the first goal. And quickly, Rivers United. No stress. First attack, first cross into the area. Kabiru Abdullahi has opened the scoring inside the first 5 minutes of the game. Well, he's gone on to replace Ikorodu City's first goal against America as the fastest goal of the tournament by just a couple of seconds.
What the work by Abdurrafiu Taiwo there. I've spoken about this man all season. The former Sunshine man showed his class once again down the left to beat Kelechi Onwe for pace. And what a lovely cross into the area. And a bit of proper communication between Emmanuel Dafe as well as the goal scorer Abdullahi there for his third goal of the tournament. Arguably, he's been the best player for Rivers United in this tournament, and they lead in this crucial semi-final game.
Ikorodu City already pegged back in this game. Don't start jogging. We do apologize for the glitch in connection of the stream. It's been worked on by the technical team. That's the goal scorer Kabir Abdullahi. Well, it's been a shaky start for Ikorodu City defensively. they've been run ragged every time that Rivers United come forward. It's always a threat of a ball coming into the area. They've not dealt with those crosses very well.
They've not at all. The likes of Kabiru Abdullahi as well as Samuel Matthias have been able to run down those channels and create chances, put in crosses. Just earlier we saw a big chance that came off the woodwork for Rivers United, and I think Ikorodu City are really struggling to keep up with the pace at which Afinidi George's team have started this game. But I think they will grow into the game. We've seen them take down Almeric in this competition. So playing against Rivers United, one of the biggest teams in the MPFL, shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, it's a booking for Endurance for not listening to the referee. And that goes as a free kick to Ikorodu City. I think one of the key reasons why Ikorodu City have struggled in this game is because they've come with a very slow tempo, wanting to keep the ball. And Rivers United, every time they get the ball, they're switching on the hitting the accelerators and boosting into attack. And so Ikorodu City have to switch from slow to fast. They played Remo Stars with a very fast-paced game, even with keeping the ball, and they did better. It's a free kick, chance for Austin to send a cross into the area. The cross is high, floated to the back post, headed out by Endurance. Rafiu brought down by Prestige, free kick to Rivers United. A man whose balls have been delivered dangerously into the box of Ikorodu City, Rafiu Taiwo. Just slowly getting back on his feet. Had a swell time with Sunshine Stars and has made the big move to the pride of Rivers. Free kick. Out of play for a throw-in. Referee just having some talking to. Prestige gets it back from Chelsea. Goes long, looking for one of the players in attack, Atani Taufik especially. And Rivers United with the midfield. Samuel Matthias passes caught up by Austin. Solomon, good first touch. And gives the ball away. Abdullahi, back to Endurance. Close down very quickly, looking to force Rivers United into an error. Throw into Rivers United. And the throw goes the way of Ikorodu City. Oh, it's a free kick. Given away by Chibuzo. Yuna. Prestige. Waliu, good first touch to take it away from his marker. I'm going to pass as well into Zachariah Keskilechi. Switch inside, looking for Austin. Finds him, good first touch. Leonard. Kilechi.
PFL during the course of the season.
It's a more difficult level where his quality has got to step up. A free kick to Rivers United. Taiwo. Long ball, headed out by Leo. Brought down, put over the top very well. Now Taufik has got two beat. His pass is caught out and put out of play for a throw-in. Austin throws. Just too hurried now in their football, Ikorodu City, in giving the ball cheaply to Rivers United.
Yes, they've not shown that composure that we saw during the group stages. Maybe because it's an early morning game, they're yet to wake up. In the final third, they've lacked the right connection to build a proper attack, and set pieces have not been connecting. We saw Harrison played 2 set pieces and he couldn't connect any of his attackers. So I think they really need to calm down and exercise a bit of patience while trying to build up.
Yeah, patience might be the watchword at some point, and for Ikorodu City, they might want to think of not going into attack for maybe the next 2 minutes. Just try to keep possession and dominate the game. At some point, the space will open up. Well, and you're always looking to go forward at every point in time. The opponent will be ready for that. Waliu somehow gets the better of the defender and wins a corner kick. A good fight. A good defender as well from Abdullahi. It's a corner kick to Ikorodu City, the third they've seen this game. Oh, 6 black shirts to aim for in the box. The cross is all the way to the far post, looking to send it back across the face of goal. It's headed in, but it's short. Now a chance to chase. Austin clears back. A chance for a break for Rivers United. They've got bodies up front. Tosi looking to defend on review. Forces him backward. Manu. Endurance. Matthias, oh, great first touch. Now Rivers United looking to break on that left-hand side again. It's a cross into the area. Rahouf got us this time. And nothing he could do about the goal, really. The goalkeeper of Ikorodu City.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. His defenders left him open there. Just the first attack of the day from Rivers United, and boom, that was the opening goal to the pride of Rivers. I think he had no proper cover in terms of the attack, and the attacker in person of Kabiru Abdullahi had the simplest of touches, simplest of work to do by just placing it into the back of the net down the middle.
Here's Prestige. Tosin. Kelechi. A tall figure in the middle of the park, and somehow he finds a way to dance through players. It's not usually easy for tall players to wiggle past players, but the disadvantage is their pace. Not the fastest of players. And he was beaten that time by Abdurrafiu Taiwo for the cross that brought the opening goal. Leonard. Taufik is forced backwards. Austin. Folari. Taufik looking to tread up past to Tosi. First time, it's a beautiful finish. Really, really beautiful. The pass from Taufik was imperfect. Just pitch perfect. And my, what a goal, what a breakthrough.
Absolutely fantastic. Look at the build-up, the patience we talked about earlier. For the first time in this game, we've seen the stuff that they are made of in Ikorodu City. The build-up right from the back. Kelechi, where Tosin Oyedoku at the heart of it, and following what a turn right in the final third to create the opening for Taufik to play into that channel for Tosin to finish calmly. What a goal from Ikorodu City.
Oh, he's a brilliant midfielder on the day. He's a left-footed player, but he had to take that one first time with his right foot, and that was a brilliant. Everything about the goal was brilliant. The build-up, the pass, and the finish. Well, it's 1-1. It's all square. And the young boys will definitely have confidence now. And Rivers United look to up the ante, saying that they've lost the lead that they got. If we were blessed with a second view of that goal, you see just how beautiful it was. Patience. Kelechi, Taufik, back to Kelechi, Austin, Folari, great turn, Taufik, and that pass just split the entire defense of Rivers United open. Really nothing Bamdele could do in goal. And it's a yellow card to one of the bench players. It's Victor Aripo, who's got himself booked by the center referee. They've barely conceded, and it's too early to begin to have all of these drama. And Finidi George also gets a yellow card. Well, the referee is taking a stand in the game here today, not really ready for any of the character issues.
He's not in fear at all. He has shown a couple of cautions, at least to players on the pitch as well as off the pitch. Just earlier we saw Endurance go into the referee's book for not calming down, and now we've seen two officials of Rivers United as well going into the referee's book for sportsmanlike behavior, according to him. So I think the two teams, especially Rivers United, they need to exhibit some calmness. It's a pre-season tournament. It's there for you to test your players and see how prepared they are for the upcoming season. So there's no need to be furious over some challenges or some caused by the referee. Some of the calls will go against you and some will also go in your favor.
Definitely, they will go that way. Is Rivers United in possession? Bamidele, long, looking for Abdullahi, finds him. Here's Matthias. Rafiu. Abdullahi wins a free kick off Waliu. Maybe a pre-season tournament, but all of these coaches are going into it with everything that they've got, certainly not wanting to lose. It's easy to hide under the guise of it's a pre-season tournament when you go and play all of these competitions, but at the same point in time, you need to be sure that you're getting value for what the work and effort you're putting in training.
Yes, you know, when it comes to pre-season tournaments, the players mostly the trialists that are coming in, the new players coming to the team, they want to prove to the manager that I'm here to play and play a part in your team. We've seen Anekeme Okon for Rivers United during the course of the tournament, and he's not even here today. But there's this competition spirit that all these teams will definitely exhibit, try to win games, try to win. And when you play against a team that is just coming into the MPFL, you want to show stuff of champions. You want to prove that you've been here long time ago, even before they existed. So it's an opportunity for all of them to grab probably a trophy or something.
Kabir Abdullahi just been the one to make use of his pace to keep Walio Jetoye at bay. And yes, it might be a piece of silverware for all these sides, albeit not a major piece of silverware. I mean, you can't win a preseason tournament and still go relegated. There's a perfect template for that already. Here's Tosin. Waliu, a great turn, now plays it down the channel for Zachariah to chase one-on-one with Endurance. Wins a corner kick. You just hear the fans of the new boys screaming second goal. Well, it will be a thing to Savo if they do get a second goal. They are gradually having a team for coming back. They've got a good test of character. Just got the first goal against Remo Stars. And it's got the first goal as well against Almeric. And having to push for a winner eventually. Now they've come from behind here. Austin's cross. Head out by a man in white. Throwing. All the way back to goalkeeper Yusuf. Prestige. Tosi. Taufik. Long ball forward. Well, kept in play. And out of play eventually for to Ikorodu City. It's 30 minutes of football here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne. This is the 2024 Value Jet pre-season tournament, sponsored by Value Jet. The third edition, with flights to Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or Value Jet. You need to fly then. And you can book your flight at www.flyvaluejet.com. And it's another yellow card. It's Ebuka Akobundu who's gone into the referee's book, and that should be yellow card number 4 for Rivers United. They're losing their heads, yeah, against such a young side.
I don't think that's the right word. I think the referee has to exhibit a bit of caution here. It's a preseason tournament. Some of these fouls will come naturally, but he's trying to show he's in charge and try to dominate and prove to the players that I'm the one who has the whistle and as well as the card here, that you need to obey my instruction and you need to play fairly. So I think he needs to be calm with his decisions as well. He's just quick to dish out cards after just the half-hour mark. We have 4 cautions already.
But he's taking shots. The Free kick routine didn't exactly work out as planned. It's a free kick. Akobundu is fouled by Taufik. A free kick. Referee showing command of the game, but at the same time, maybe just disrupting the flow of the game a little too much. Just a header down. Manu crosses back into the area. Waliu doesn't get it. Abdullahi for Rafiu. Oh, it's a one full back to the other, and they know their tricks.
Absolutely, they know their tricks. You look at Abdurafiu Taiwo, a joy to watch on his day. Try to outsmart another excellent fullback on his day in person of Waliu Jetoye there, but he stood his ground and wins his side a free kick in the defensive half.
You probably feel that if Waliu was the one marking Rafiu for that cross for the goal, it probably might not have come. Maybe free kick, Zachariah. Oh, goalkeeper doesn't catch it cleanly. What was Abdullahi doing? It felt kindly for him to just finish. It should be a second goal for Rivers United.
Yeah, it should have been a second goal. I think he didn't expect the goalkeeper to drop the ball, and when it did come into his party, he wasn't prepared, sort of. Maybe he expected the goalkeeper to commit, and the goalkeeper also anticipated that the player was trying to get to the ball, but he kept his cool and didn't jump into the challenge, and he goes to safety for Ikorodu City.
Oh, they are let off the hook, Ikorodu City. Solomon hasn't been too involved in the game. It's been more of a Liu Tosi and game at the other end of the pitch, the left side. Temisokwe. Tosi might switch side, does switch it, looking for the run of Austin. Very fine touch. Austin is forced to go backward. His pass is intercepted. And free kick to Rivers United. Free kick taken short. Endurance. Looking for Abdullahi, finds him. Waliu is quickly there, pokes it away from him. Now brings it forward for Ikorodu City. Austin, while you running in behind Rafiu, just needed a little extra more pace or maybe a little more on the ball. Rafiu gathered himself to regain, but he's giving it away now. Solomon, Zachariah, away from Rafiu all the way to the byline, can't keep it in play. It's a goal kick to Rivers United. Well, that's going to be a competition we're going to see on that right flank. While you will always try to outpace whoever is there. It's Kabiru. He's not had too much joy against Kabiru, but he's done well. And Rafiu, knowing that he's going to have to make all of those shorter runs at some point in the game. Here's Bamdele. Waliu yet again. I don't think we'll stop mentioning his name till the end of this game. It's a throw-in. But just how good do you expect Ikorodu City to be in the regular season in the MPFL? Not too much to say about some of the new players they've got, but expectations?
I think at this time the team is not perfect yet. I think a large chunk of the players are still from last season. Probably Leonard, who is at the heart of the defense, as well as Prestige, and a couple of others, Zachariah in attack, then following in the midfield that are coming in, and they don't like really look the part yet. It's still the attacking channel, the work of Wali Ojetoyi down the right, Harrison down the left. For Ikorodu City, and it's been working for them. We saw it at the playoffs, we saw it in the regular season of the NNL. But this is the top flight, the competition for the big boys. You need everybody to be on the same wavelength if you are to compete regularly. And I think for Ikorodu City, they know what is at stake. They saw what happened to Sporting Lagos in the MPFL last season. They started quite well, but they couldn't finish it because it's a marathon. 38 league games is different from the NNL, whereby 20-25 games you are promoted. But here you need a bit of squad depth. You need your best legs to be available. And when you play away from home week in, week out, there is this sort of competition that happens, and the kind of atmosphere you experience in the MPFL is quite different from the NNL. And I think the players, the coach, the management, everyone is aware that it's not we want to win the league or we want to go for anything. It's just staying up in the league. If they can stay up with these boys, it's going to be a big plus for them. And if they fail to do that, I don't think they will be disappointed at all, because even when they gained promotion, it wasn't expected at the first instant. So I think it's a squad that will still grow, and we've seen it in this game as well. They started poorly, but you can see that they can play.
Well, Ikorodu City still fighting with 5 minutes left to play in the game. There's going to be an early substitution for Ikorodu City. Well, Alade Solomon, like I said, hasn't really been eating the game. He's been replaced by another Solomon, but this time Emmanuel Solomon. Waliu Tosin, Kelechi, as well to win a free kick. Play resumes. Tosi. Finds Leo. It's Chibuike Prestige. Great pass forward, looking for Waliu. That's the space he's looking for. Might send a cross into the area. His cross is good. It's headed out by Akabundu. Tosi. Kelechi. Oh, great turn by Emmanuel, who's just come on. He's brought down. And it's a free kick to Ikorodu City. Kelechi also down, took a knock from that challenge. Oh, free kick taken quickly. Here's Emmanuel Solomon. Oh, his cross is deflected and it's turned into the arrow net. Well, Emmanuel Solomon will feel like he's the right Solomon to be on the pitch. He's just come on a minute and he's giving Ikorodu City the lead as they go into the break very shortly.
It's a fine restart there. Quick thinking from Waliu to play the ball down the channel to Solomon, the substitute there, and his wicked cross takes a wide deflection, I think, off Abdurrafiu Taiwo and goes beyond goalkeeper Bamidele Adeneyi. From 1-0 up, it's 2-1 down, and the Ikorodu City have recovered beautifully to lead as we approach the half-time.
Well, that's a mentality that you expect from a team playing in the top flight for a number of years, but that which you saw from Rivers United, you expect it to come from the new boys to be sleeping, but they were quickly onto that one in a flash, finding that space in behind the defense. Quick thinking, really, and they've got themselves a goal. Well, now they know they've got character, they've got the ability to go in front first, and they also know they've got the ability to fight back when pegged back. Rivers United now have to fight for a couple of goals to win. Oh, the pass is given away again. It's taken first time, but the goalkeeper parries and could almost easily have been 3-1. But they clear the lines, Rivers United. Austin is forced them back. Oshima Gaduk. Endurance. Abdullahi slips, but you gets the better of him. Balls with Tosi. He's got to run around the outside. Emmanuel Solomon going, doesn't make use of him. Now Waliu. Zakaria runs infield. Waliu still going, gets past one, gets a return pass. He's pulled back. Referee has blown for a free kick for the contact just outside the area before he got into the box. Now they're getting into their element and they begin to glide easily, Ikorodu City.
Rivers United have been shocked right here. First 10 minutes, they had the grip of the game. But we talked about the Ikorodu City, the combinations in the final third, the build-up, the connection. They've always got that. And after the first 10 minutes, we've seen them grow into the game. They've been patient. The build-up have been excellent. You've seen Tosin. You've seen Harrison. You've seen Waliu down the right. He's been brilliant. Everything that Ikorodu City have done in this game have gone through the right for them. Harrison has not been able to get into the attack, but right here we've seen them do the needful, and they've kept Rivers United at bay.
Tosin's free kick is cleared up by a player in the wall. Austin, your first back, Ikorodu City. Free kick to Rivers United. Odafe is brought down. Shoot Duke Oshimaga. Plays long, looking for Emmanuel. Leo lets it run to goalkeeper Rafiu, who is quickly out to it to gather. Well, it's a collision with the goalkeeper and Akobundu. What's he looking for there? It just makes you remember some of those moments when you play some of your street football and you who've been at the back for a long time, your team fails to score, and this time you want to go, you just leave the back. He's taken up the top 9 position and he's been taken down by the goalkeeper. in that collision. The goalkeeper looks like he came off worse. Harrison just ensuring to check on the player. Eluka seems to be fine. Well, what exactly has gone wrong for Rivers United compared to how they started the game and how they finished in this first half?
Truth be told, even before they got the goal, it's been Ikorodu City trying to build up from the back and try to progress into the final third. And the only attack that Finidi George's men were able to manage, they got into that attacking third and they got their goal. Apart from that, they've barely created any meaningful chance. Then the other attempt that came off the upright, and that's been it for Rivers United. I think they've not been able to get the right connection in the opposition half. We saw that in their previous games, but we've not seen that at all today. And it seems they've been surprised by Ikorodu City, who actually started this game quite slow. We talked about them not being able to be calm, to exercise a bit of patience in the final third, but it's been different in the final 30 minutes, and it's just a result of what they've been able to do maybe throughout the whole of last season in the NLL, and in the preseason we've seen a couple of new boys try to gel with the team as well. I think there's still a lot of work for Rivers United to do in the course of this game, because they're not even getting a hold of the possession anymore. It's been Ikorodu City.
Well, short passes, combination with long passes is what Ikorodu City have used to turn the game around. Just playing through all of the channels, exhibiting every opportunity to go forward in any way they can. Left hand side, right down channel, down the middle, short pass, long passing. They've made use of every possible technique in the book. And it's worked for them because they've turned this game around. And also they've not rushed the game. They've taken it calmly. Just been a little creeps in their passing. It's going to be a long throw for Rivers United, looking to just push the ball into the area. But he's taking shot. Cross comes in, cleared out by Kelechi. Chance for a strike. Akobundu. It's blocked and out of play for a throw-in. Well, the referee will say that's the end of the first half. 3 goals in this half. Otosi is excited by what he's been able to do in this game, and Ikorodu City have turned this one around from a slow start, conceding just after 4 minutes through Kabir Abdullahi's goal, but they have stayed resilient. Great eye of the needle pass from Taufik. Tosi has got the equalizer, and that deflected cross from Emmanuel Solomon. Well, Rafiu Taiwo will feel hard done, but it was a second goal, and Rivers United go into the break behind. It's Ikorodu City who currently lead the former champions of the FPFL. It's halftime here, first semi-final of the Value Jet Preseason Tournament 2024. Rivers United 1, Ikorodu City 2.
End of the first 45 minutes from the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene. It's the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament semi-final. We've now seen the end of the first half between Rivers United and Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City, newly promoted side, the only newly promoted side in this 2024 pre-season tournament. Ikorodu City went down inside 5 minutes of a very, very good goal from Rivers United, with Ikorodu City failing to clear their lines, allowing Abdurrafiu Taiwo to come in from the left-hand side, sends a cross into the box. That was dashed home right there by the team. Speaking of Kabiru Abdullahi for Rivers United, inside 4 minutes of action. However, having gone down inside the first 10 minutes, Ikorodu City didn't stop there. They pushed on and on to finally get the equalizer in the 22nd minute of play, and that was from Tosin Oyedokun with a brilliant pass that was met by a one-time finish from Tosin. He got a jubilation from his captain Waliu Ojetoyi. What a good goal! And we had some issues with the Rivers United team complaining to the referee about the decision there, as some were thinking it was an offside positioning. However, 2 minutes before the half-hour mark and before the half-time, it was a cross that was deflected. Emmanuel Solomon sent a cross into the box, looked like a cross trying to find his own teammate. Deflected, wicked deflection, at the ball bouncing into the back of the net. So Rivers United will go into the half-time break with a goal down. However, with just a second before the end of the first 45, there was a penalty situation, controversy maybe, with Ikorodu City claiming that should have been a penalty, while referee Toby sees the game and that incident as a free kick just on the edge of the box. So the end of the first 45 minutes here from the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene semi-final 1 of the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. In the lead is Ikorodu City, who are debutants in this tournament, and if results stays this way at the end of 90 minutes, Ikorodu City will play in their first ever final of the pre-season tournament. Speaking of the Value Jet Cup, remember, this Value Jet Cup pre-season tournament is brought to you by Fly Value Jet, Nigeria's fastest rising airline company. You can visit us at www.flyvaluejet.com or follow us across our social media platforms to get more as regards Fly Value Jet. As you can search on at Fly Value Jet. End of the first 45 minutes, the second 45 is about to start, so do not go anywhere. Your commentators are Samuel Bamishebi and Samuel Areo.
involved in a tackle right there. But we expect this second 45 minutes to be more feisty and a lot of chances to be created on the other side.
Well, there are certainly going to be more challenges, and the referee will have to keep his eye on the cards in this second half of the first semi-final of the Value Jet Precision Tournament. Ikorodu City lead by 2-1. And a change already for Rivers United. They have called on the services of Ebon Kufre. And Ikorodu City come charging on the left-hand side. Here's Taufik, now for Larry. My spread play to the right-hand side, left-hand side. Austin goes for a shot rather than a cross, and it was a poor decision. Dafe Emmanuel has been replaced by Ebon Kufre for Rivers United. And so much urgency in the play for Rivers United now. The manager certainly had his halftime team talks, and he must have passed out 10 messages of how they lost concentration in the build-up to the second goal. And now it's going to be fast-paced. The speed of the game is going to go up by 3. At least it's going to be like how we expected it to be at the start of the game. Rather than the calm tempo, Rivers United allowed Ikorodu City to dominate.
Absolutely. The players are fully awake now to the challenge. It's remaining 45 minutes for us to have our first finalists of this year's 2024 Value Jet Precision Tournament. Ikorodu City, they've shown that they can recover quickly from going down in the game. They also did the same against Shooting Stars in their last group game, and they've done that again this morning. Let's see if they can see this game out, or if Rivers United will get another one against them.
Well, Zachariah! His effort is cleared off the line after a goalkeeper save. He was thrown goal. Should have been the third goal already. Was a very big chance. Well, rather than take it first time, he opted to beat the defender, which he did, but didn't beat the goalkeeper. That was a big chance, and even with the tempo of the game increased, the Ikorodu City still find a way. The beautiful pass from Temitope Folari.
Ikorodu City have continued from where they stopped in the first half, and Rivers United have no answer at the moment. A big stop from Bamdele Adeniyi on Zachariah there to keep his side in the game. At 3-1, you could say no more comeback for Rivers United. But right here, they still have a chance. They have a fighting chance in this game to get back into it. But what a chance, what a let off for them there, that Zachariah couldn't beat the goalkeeper from right inside the box right there. But Rivers United needs to be awake. There's been a change in attack. Probably Kufre Bong will bring something better to the attack during the course of the second half. But for now, after about 50 minutes in this encounter, it's been Ikorodu City who have dominated very well.
The free kick. Rafiu Taiwo lost to hit it. Well, he's taken directly. Deflection. Well, takes it off target. Baraksani just trying his luck from way out. It's a corner kick. So another substitution. Adafe. Across into the area, he's taken short. Cleared out by Kelechi. Headed out by Waliu. And forward by Folari. Tosin's bit into it. The Rivers United in possession on the right. And the Orans crosses into the area. Kelechi's header. Emmanuel Solomon. Austin forced to go long. Taufik chases. It's going to be too much for him. Rivers United piling up the pressure and upping the ante. They throw goes the way of Rivers United. The cross comes in straight into the hands of Rauf Yusuf. Oh, the distribution was not connected well by Free kick. Prestige just bringing down Kabiru Eban Kufre. It's going to be a free kick at the edge of the area. And a booking for Prestige as well. That's the first to player in black.
Yeah, there's been a difference in attack for Rivers United. I'm not so sure we saw Emmanuel Dafe that much. In the last 5 minutes, we've seen Kufre Ebong at the out of things in the final third for Finidi George's side. And probably might be the difference for them in this second half. And you know, from set pieces, they're a threat and they'll be looking to get back in the game.
It's taken very quickly. Rafiu strikes. Well, deflection takes it out for another corner, for a corner this time. But Rivers United are trying to play smart now, not just play fast, but play smart as they should. They just let their guards down and let the young boys control play. Cross comes in. Header at the far post. Clearance by Ikorodu City. It's a throw-in still deep inside their own half. It's a throw-in. Comes in, is headed out. Doesn't chases. It's another throw-in in the center area of the pitch. As Ikorodu City finally gets in possession and they're just looking for that chance to keep the ball down and maybe play something in behind the defense, because Rivers United are pushing bodies forward now, which means there's going to be openings and space in the defense, and that's a pass. Looking for the run of Emmanuel Solomon, Stephen Manu, Mubarak Sani, Endurance. To the other side looking for Rafiu. The pass was good. It's poked away by Austin for a goal kick to Rivers United. Well, this certainly promises to be an even better half of football. The way the Rivers United team has set out to come out. Played into the air. Austin wins a free kick. Just gets an arm to the face. Kelechi stands up with a free kick for Ikorodu City. It's taken short. Austin forced to go back. Kelechi. Here's Prestige. That pass in behind the defense. The flick on. The focus on Taufik was a little too high, but referee lets play go on since it's got into the arms of goalkeeper Bamdeli. Quickly. Matthias, great pass out wide, flag goes up against Chibuzor. It's an offside call. The near side, yeah. Ikorodu City in possession. Well, they're trying to keep the ball as they did in the first half, Ikorodu City, and control the game again. They noticed that for the first 5 minutes, that's like the first half, the first 5 minutes of the second half, it was all Rivers United, and now they're trying to slow the tempo of the game and keep possession.
It's a carbon copy of the first half. First 10 minutes Rivers United, and after then we saw Ikorodu City in their elements, and they are beginning to build. They are beginning to have a whole lot of the ball possession, like we saw for the remainder of that first half. So they are quite confident in their style of play, and I like that. There has to be an identity if you're a team, and that's what we've not seen from Rivers United, to be honest. All through the start of the competition, we saw a bit of that. I think against Kwara United, we saw glimpses of what's to come, but we've not seen that in this game whatsoever. And the manager, Finidi Joe, will be absolutely worried that his team have not been able to create chances, build up right from the back and advance into the final third. They've not done that at all. Since those 2 chances they had in the first quarter of an hour in the first half, they've not really built anything going forward.
Ikorodu City building now. It's Waliu on the right hand side, up against Rafiu. Comes in field, gets the give and go. Looking to get past his marker, wins a corner kick. Waliu, the captain of the side, was fantastic in the NNL last season. Won the team's player of the season as well for Ikorodu City. Such a fine player. Found a way to exploit teams, creating chances and scoring goals. That's another fine player on your screen. Harrison Austin, very beautiful left back as well on his day. Loves to press forward. Kelechi, Rose Boys midfielder, more like Sergio Busquets. Just calm in possession. What he lacks for pace, he has in his intelligence. Here's a free. The corner kick comes in. Austin, all the way to the back post, headed out for a throw-in. Well, the corner kick haven't really connected for Ikorodu City.
The deliveries from Austin, especially, they've been poor. They've been wayward, too much or too short at times, and it's been a big concern for them. But I think Ikorodu City will not care. They lead 2-1 and they'll be able to create chances from open play.
Abba Suleiman has come into the pitch of play. He's replaced Chibuzo Eze Ogbodo. Trying to Ikorodu City. Tosi knows how to go long. Does go long. He comes into the area. Kelechi flick on and hits it back into the area. It's cleared out. Zachariah chases. He's beat into it. Mubarak Sani go forward. Waliu collects. He's brought down. Advantage play. Tosi decides to go from distance there. He wasn't looking comfortable before the strike anyways.
It wasn't at all. I think he took that in a rush. I think it's the first time in the game we've seen him make a quick decision, unlike the goal that was quite perfect. This one wasn't. He wasn't even ready for that at all. And you could see Ikorodu City now are so much in possession, while Rivers United have not been able to tick or get anything going forward.
Well, they are chasing the game, Rivers United, and they are chasing the ball as well. Tosi, a great pass out wide. Zachariah, he's got to arrive in. Temitokwe arrives first. It's blocked by Manu. Shimaga. Here's Rafiu. Clears out to a black shirt again. They just can't get out of their own half, Rivers United, but maybe they can now. No, they can't. Oh, the challenge from Prestige was two-footed. That's why it's been given as a free kick to Rivers United. Oh, just a heavy touch in the acceleration. Kabir Abdullahi. He's had a great tournament.
He's had a great tournament. Arguably top 3 in the tournament so far. Best player for Rivers United in this tournament as well. And from NNL team, Kebbi United, to the top flight with Rivers United, that's a massive lift for him. It means that he's one of the players to watch in the coming NPFL season.
Emmanuel Solomon. Prestige goes long, looking for the striker who doesn't get it, but the header comes back to Ikorodu City. Waliu, Kabir Abdullahi having to walk. The cross comes in, it's blocked. It's a throw into Ikorodu City. So 1 minute up for Ikorodu City. First possession, Austin. Ikorodu City come forward now. Give and go. Austin can't get to it first. Manjo gets the better of him. Akombundu clears it out to Ikorodu City again. Taufik in possession. Turns very well. Has to go back. Finds Kelechi. And it's a free kick for a late challenge. A really bad tackle on Taufik. As he trashes on the ground. Referee was to have a talking to, or maybe more than that, with the player. Duke Oshimaga is having his birthday today, and maybe the referee will spare his blushes and not take his name into his books.
Yes, you see, Rivers United have not been able to get into gear in this game at all. Ikorodu City have been toying with them right to left, down the center. Rivers United have not been able to even win the second balls at all in this game. And you know the frustrations, you are chasing the game, you are also chasing the ball at the same time, and you are down by a goal. So they are looking for a way to get back into the game, but they've not been able to do that.
Sebastian's cross, this is very good. Header out, even further by Abba Suleiman. It's a throw into Ikorodu City. Austin. Abba Suleiman, yet another throw to Ikorodu City. Just can't get out of their own half. Rivers United will pass the hour mark here. 3 minutes past the hour mark. It's a first semi-final of the 2024 edition of the Valley J pre-season tournament. This third edition has seen new boys Ikorodu City currently in the battle with Rivers United, former champions of the MPFL. And they lead by 2-1, having to come from behind. Got 2 goals from Tosi and the deflected effort from Emmanuel Solomon, who was barely on the pitch for a minute. All substitutions for Ikorodu City. It's going to be Salami Farouk, the striker, coming on. And there's Rivio Ayemwere, who is joining the side after leaving Sporting Lagos to Crown for mid-season. Well, he was released by Sporting Lagos at mid-season, and he found himself playing the rest of the season with Crown FC. And it seems he might down the jersey of Ikorodu City for the coming season, which will be good for him.
It will be good. It's another shot in the top flight. You know, he had a bit of an injury setback after the promotion, and he couldn't start the season with Sporting Lagos. But there is another opportunity. We've always talked about getting a second chance for players to probably be a mainstay in the top flight. A fantastic midfielder on his day. Hopefully we'll be able to play a part in Ikorodu's maiden season in the MPFL.
Well, for Larry, we'll have to leave the pitch for Rivio. He had a fantastic contribution to the opening goal for Ikorodu City. That great turn to find Taufik, who eventually provided the goal. So you could say he's got a pre-assist in the game. And Salami Farouk has made his way onto the pitch as well. But it's a big chance for Rivers United. They try to set up themselves, but the effort is skied. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. Abba Suleiman just unable to hit the target. The effort was from Emmanuel Naji. Cross comes in. He's still there and it's smuggled in. Rivers United get themselves back level. A substitute, Emmanuel Naji, who helps them get back on level terms. Well, poor on the clearances. Rivers United have a goal.
Rivers United have a goal out of nothing. We've talked about them lacking the right connection just before the goal. Emmanuel Naji had the chance to shoot at goal, but it was blocked, and he got a second chance off a fade clearance in the Ikorodu City box to drag the Pride of Rivers level in this semi-final?
Well, they might not like the way their team has played, but they have a goal now and they are level, and that's what matters at the moment. Waliu. Still in possession, Waliu. Oh, it's a poor pass from Review. It's his first touch in the game. It wasn't really connecting with the player making a run there. It's Zakaria who was replaced by Salami Farouk. This is the highest scoring game in this edition of the Valley Jet Preseason Tournament. Farouk throwing to Ikorodu City. 4 goals in this game, and doesn't look like we are done yet. Farouk is brought down, free kick, Ikorodu City. Prestige. Review. Good pass. Romano Solomon went down at a critical point, and Durant driving forward. Suleiman. Chibuzo. It's back to Manu. Played long by Rafiu. Throwing to Ikorodu City. Prestige just getting a free to it and sends it out of play. Tosin. Waliu. Mano. It's back to Prestige. Leonard. His pass almost caught out, saved by Solomon. Prestige goes long, looking for the run of Farouk. It's just a little too heavy, too much for the young man to chase. Taiwo, after a few. Throwing to Rivers United. Leonard with a calm play. Solomon review. 20 minutes left to play. Tosi. Austin. Passing behind the defense. Taufik. Chibuzo's on him. He hacks him down carelessly. Catches the player's leg. And protests his innocence. And it's that should be a second booking for him. Just a moment for the referee to take down his name and see if he's been on a yellow before. Well, it's a first booking for him, so he's safe. He's safe. Wasn't in the spree of yellow cards in the first half. Austin. On the ground. Tosin just can't connect to it cleanly. The effort goes up. And Bright Ozegbagwe, the coach for Ikorodu City, just trashing on the sidelines. Prestige does well. Leo. Review. Fine on the ball. Leo. Kelechi. Taufik. Calling for it in the middle. Tosin gets it while he's running up front. While he is in the box. While he with a chance for Ikorodu City. Cuts back. Looking for the space. Sets up a player. The goal is there. Ikorodu City are back in front. Emmanuel Solomon with a brace in this game. Well, they've torn apart the entire defense of Rivers United. Left to right, back to front, into the center, and into the back of the net.
Into the back of the net. That's the combination once again. From left to right, look at Taufik. Change of pace down to the middle. And Tosin Oyedeku found Captain Wali Ojetoye fantastic on his day. Took out his opponent number now in person of Rafi Taiwo out of the game entirely to create that space for Solomon to just beat goalkeeper Bamidele Adeniyi to put Ikorodu City back in front of this game. They've been good anytime they come to the attack, and Rivers United have not had any answers to it whatsoever. What a build-up once again for the younger boys. And Rivers United, out of nothing, they will start to chase the game again, and they have about 15 minutes to go to the end of this semi-final fixture.
Oh, it's been goals from end to end. Rivers United in front, Ikorodu City scoring 2. Rivers United having to come back, and Ikorodu City going once again. This has been a massive game. Oh, Ikorodu City have come to life in the attack, but we dare say Wali Ojetoye is him in this game for them, because he's been at the heart of most of the things they've done going forward.
He's been at the heart of it, and you can also rule out Tosin Oyedeku. Look at that final through ball to Waliu before the setup for Solomon to get his second goal of the game, or let me say his first goal of the game. The other goal should be an own goal, I think. Yeah, should be an own goal. He took a wicked deflection of Rafiu Taiwo, and you look at the combination attack. They've been able to do all of those things in this game, and Rivers United have had no answers. We talked about it, the combination in the final third, the patience, the build-up in the final third. They've been perfect all through the game. They've not faced under pressure whatsoever. They've always kept to their mantra of keeping the ball simple, build-up, patient build-up. We've seen it a couple of times in the second half as well. Even when they've been under pressure, we saw Prestige, we saw the likes of Leona, the calmness they've exhibited all through this game. And Rivers United have not shown that whatsoever. And if this game should end this way, it's well deserved for Ikorodu City.
Well deserved, but they're not done. They come forward again. Waliu is through again on goal. It might be a fault. We're just inches away from the upright. He can't believe it. But they are playing football that gives you goosebumps. And Rivers United do not look united at the moment. There is no harmony in the camp of the Rivers United team. And at the moment, it's all Ikorodu City. It's looking too easy for them. Here's Solomon. Kelechi just dancing past a couple of players. His pass is too short to Waliu. Rafiu gets it. Suleiman brings it forward for Rivers United. Maybe they can find a comeback now. They've been effective going forward. They've not had too many chances, but they've made use of the opportunities. Mubarak Sani. Abba Suleiman, no one tracking him. A chance to send the ball into the area. It's a beautiful pass. It takes a deflection of a Rivers United player. Well, it's giving us a corner. That's what we talk about being effective for Rivers United. Not had many chances. Well, they have managed to keep the scores at just a goal behind.
Yes, a goal behind. They've been effective, just like you said. A chance, two chances in the first half. They converted one. In the second half, they've had just two, and they've also converted one. That's been some sort of effectiveness. They've been clinical in the final third, as against Ikorodu City, who just missed the big chance right there through the fantastic Wale Ojetoye. The big boys, they don't need so many chances before they punish you, and that's what we count in the MPFL in the coming season. You might miss a ton of chances, but if you fail to take the crucial ones, you might get punished. And this kind of result, just like the one against Americ for Ikorodu City, must not get into their heads. The MPFL is a different ball game entirely. Like a famous saying by the popular Tobi Adepoju Ogala, preseason results are fake. I believe honestly that the boys will also take this to their hearts and ensure that they don't take these results as they've arrived entirely into the MPFL. But for Rivers United, I think they have a whole lot of work to do. But you will not probably blame them too much. They are also building a new team and a new era in Port Harcourt at the Pride of Rivers with Finidi George at the heart of it. So I don't think this will be their final team for the coming MPFL season. But you can see a couple of differences in terms of player personnel. You can see some players coming into the side and making their mark. Duko Simaga, Taiwo Abdurrafiu as well, doing a bit in the defense for them. So I think they have that's the beauty of the preseason, especially a huge one as the Value Jet preseason tournament. It prepares you for the challenges ahead, for the CAF competitions ahead, for the teams that are playing the CAF tournament. But for Rivers United, they still have a whole lot of work to do.
Well, they need to ensure it doesn't get into their head. Certainly, they're playing good football, but not to be too complacent and not to think that they're there yet. These experienced sides, Rivers United, know how to get the job done just when they need to. And substitutes ready for Rivers United is going to be 3. Victor Aripo, we hear, is one of them. He's going to come on. Tosin. Prestige. Straight into Ikorodu City as we enter the final 10 minutes of the game. So Mubarak Sani has been withdrawn, Duke Oshimaga as well has been withdrawn, Kabir Abdullahi as well has exited the pitch. It's great to see Victor Aripo, one of the new players coming on for Rivers United. Seems to be the introduction of Ode Paul as well. Austin releases Taufik, can't get the better of Manu, who does well to shield it for a goal kick. A free kick to Rivers United. Well, as it stands in this game, he's tossing 1 goal. It's Emmanuel Solomon with 1 goal, and the other will be an offside. But talk about the composure and the calmness for that 3rd goal from all of the players of Ikorodu City involved. While you, especially on the right-hand side, inside the box, you feel maybe he will have a striker goal. Took his time to take away his player, cut back. Emmanuel Solomon as well took away the defender. That's some top-level football. Farouk. Corner kick to Ikorodu City. Final 10 minutes of play here at the Remo Star Stadium. Here's Farouk. Salami. He took the place of Zachariah. Austin to take this corner for Ikorodu City. Well, I dare say we are not done yet seeing goals in the game. We might see one more or two more. It's Austin's cross. All the way to the far post. Goalkeeper couldn't get to it, and Leo got the final touch. It seems like when it comes to the corner, Ikorodu City are trying something. All of the corners have gone to the back post. They're trying to get the connection. They're sent it back across the face of goal.
Yes, and I think the targets have been the centre backs, either Prestige or Leonard. I think it shows a bit of routine, set piece routine. Even from the set pieces, we've seen Harrison pass the ball on the floor to Tosin. So there's been a bit of practice from the side, and that's what you test in pre-season tournaments like this before you go into the season properly, because that's where you need to execute them to perfection if you want to get the result you want.
Well, the coach of Ikorodu City, Bright, will definitely have some worries defensively as well. He will be happy they've scored 3 and maybe even win the game, but he will be disappointed they've not had a clean sheet or even conceded 2 goals. It's always a worry for a coach when your side can't lock out the defense. You have to now depend on outscoring your opponent, knowing that the defense is a bit shaky. Now free kick. Chibuzo to send for Rivers United. Prestige header. Austin adds to it. They send it back to goalkeeper Bamidele, who's been beaten 3 times in this game. Bamidele. Just a little shove in the back from Waliu, quickly taking Braksani. One very well done. Ikorodu City coming forward now. Here's Tosi. Waliu just making his run on the outside, looking to find Farouk. It doesn't work. Ikorodu City in possession again. Review. Hasn't had a bad game since coming on. Leo. Kelechi. Review. Back to Kelechi. Now Tosi. Short passing. Farouk is giving away possession. Rivers United now. Oshimaga. Ariko. Played forward. Because pass is cut out and beautifully set up for Emmanuel Solomon by Review. Just bit into it by a heavy touch. Endurance with the defending for Rivers United. The last touch came off Solomon. He was thrown goal. Really decent pass from Review. Great pass forward for Rivers United. No, goalkeeper comes off his line and fumbles his clearance. Leo to the rescue. Rivers United pressing on, looking for that equalizer that sends this game into penalties. 5 minutes left to play in the game, plus stoppages. It's a great pass out wide. Abba Suleimani is through. The cut back. Kelechi cleared out by Leo. Ikorodu City defending desperately. There seems to be a player down. It's Leo. Seemed to have been clattered into after making that clearance. Well, there will be moments like this, certainly, but the goalkeeper there, what was he doing?
Honestly, I'm not so sure about that. Cleared the ball. He misjudged his kick totally, but he was lucky that he had a defender covering for him. That would have been another error on his part. On the opening day, he committed an error against Remo Stars. An attempt straight at him was pushed into the net by himself, but he'll be lucky that his blushes has been saved by his defenders, and we hope that he can keep his side in this game as we approach the final embers of this encounter.
Well, he'll certainly hope that the 3 goals he's considered today doesn't put blemish on what he's trying to do with the club. He's conceded 4 now in 3 games. He's considered 3 goals in 2 games. But nothing he could do about one of the goals anyways. Rivers United coming forward. Austin put out of play for a throw-in. Rivers United now piling up more pressure, trying to also play some football and beat the defense line of Ikorodu City. So throw-in to Ikorodu City now. Harrison Austin loves to get forward, but he hasn't really had a chance to maybe send a cross in or score a goal himself in this game. He's been a little more conservative and might be playing to the instruction of the coach. As we saw in the previous game he played, he did more at the back than progress forward. Maybe because of the presence of the wing forward who they love to use in the game today, which is Taufik, who's done well really on that fight. There's Taufik putting pressure on Ebuka Akombundu, trying to Rivers United. Kelechi. Oh, the flick on. Emmanuel is beating to it. Can't get his brace. Prestige almost messes up. The goalkeeper coming off again. Why? He had no business coming all that way. It's the second time in quick succession.
You know, sweeper goalkeepers, man, they will always come off the line. You can't keep them on the goal line or in the box. They will always want to come out, but the decision maker has to be perfect, you know.
You're sweeping your player away as well. He's come out twice when his player was there to clear. And if your player misses and you miss it, well, that's an empty net. It's just a gift of a goal. He seems to want to get involved with the game. He's not had so many chances come directly at him. He wants to do something in the game. Waliu. Rivers United in possession. Rafael Taiwo galloping on the left. Kelechi looking to come back. The block from Leo. Stops the cross. It's a throw into Rivers United, who are not done yet in this game. They've had the better of the last 5 minutes. Sani. Cross. Looking for Akabundu. Doesn't find him. Review. Farouk. Does well to keep the ball. Now short pass it. Review. As a runner out wide, we'll go back into the center maybe, just calming the pressure of the game. Very well done. You need those sort of players at times like this. Let's review. Prestige. Tosin. Beginning to watch Waliu come forward on the other side, but Tosin still going. That pass just caught out, but it's held by a Rivers United player to Waliu. Review wants it, he gets it. Just scanning the entirety of the pitch while he's on the ball. Such a delight to watch. Leo's pass is caught out by Mubarak Sani. So pass out wide to Rafiu, who is playing more forward now. While you comes forward, goalkeeper comes out, and that's a good catch this time. Oh, we're past the 90 minutes mark. Well, 1 minute 25 seconds into 4 minutes additional time. Ikorodu City are just a couple of minutes away from a debut final in their debut tournament at the Value Jet Precision Cup. Beyond Limits as well. Did it last season, the last edition. Getting all the way to the final before losing to Shooting Stars on penalties. Has to be said. Both teams played in the group stage and then played in the final. Both games ended in a draw. Leo, Austin chooses the wrong pass, gives away possession to Rivers United, who have less than 120 seconds to find an equalizer. Review, Kelechi, Tosi does well to shield possession, stays on his feet. Solomon wants it. Solomon on the left. Austin, Review. Ikorodu City calm in the game and spread in play, not being faced by all of the pressure from Rivers United. Well, just how good have they been in the game today?
They've been good, they've been perfect. The build-up have been excellent as well. So I think they started poorly, but they shown character. They've shown character. They recovered brilliantly in the game. We talked about the game being an early morning game, probably affected their build-up. But right here, we've seen them recover brilliantly. And the build-up, they've been excellent. The combination, you could see a team with purpose, a team with plan, a team with strategy as well. And on the basis of what we've seen today, they are a team that can do a lot of things in the MPFL. But you can't be carried away by a big result as this, because it's not a true reflection of the MPFL in its entirety. You need to be perfect every game, especially every home game, regardless of what might happen. So I think they are a side that can really score a whole lot of goals, but they are still, the defense is still a suspect. And I think the coach will be worried that his boys have conceded yet again and they've not kept a clean sheet in the 4 games they've played thus far.
Final seconds. Bamidele wants to be a provider this time. He's taking it long. Kelechi gets ahead to it. It's going to be scrambled for Abba Suleiman. Manu. Free kick to Rivers United. A final chance to get everybody in wide forward. This is the period where you see goalkeepers come forward as well. Bamidele doesn't look to be trying that adventure. Free kick taken quickly. Odepo. Rafiu has a chance to send a good delivery in. His cross comes in. It's a header straight into the arms of Raouf, and the referee blows full time. It's going to be final for Ikorodu City, who play in their first Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. It's been an absolutely breathtaking and fantastic game here. We've seen end-to-end at some point, but mostly at the end of Rivers United. Ikorodu City dominated the game. They schooled Rivers United at some point. Rivers United showed stuff of champions to come back and level the game out 2-2. Initial goal for Rivers United, going into the lead in the first half before being cancelled out by Tosin Oyedokun. Kabir Abdullahi gave them the lead. Tosin Oyedokun equalized. Emmanuel Solomon brought the own goal that led to the 2-1 lead. And then Emmanuel Nunaji brought Rivers United level. But no more, no less. The final say came from Ikorodu City, and that was from Emmanuel Solomon. So fine game here. Rivers United at full time have lost out at the Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament semi-final. In the final is Ikorodu City. It's full time, Rivers United 2, Ikorodu City 3.
arrange food.